The euro is the official currency of 21 of the 27 member states of the European Union. This group of states is officially known as the euro area or, more commonly, the Eurozone. The euro is divided into 100 euro cents. The currency is also used officially by the institutions of the European Union, by 4 European microstates that are not EU members, by 1 British overseas territory, as well as unilaterally by 2 European states that are not EU members. Outside Europe, a number of special territories of EU members also use the euro as their currency. The euro is used by 358 million people in the Eurozone, in addition to those living in states and territories where the euro is also the sole official currency. Furthermore, over 200 million people worldwide use currencies pegged to the euro. It is the second largest reserve currency as well as the second most traded currency in the world after the United States dollar. As of December 2019, with more than 1.3 trillion euros in circulation, the euro has one of the highest combined values of banknotes and coins in circulation in the world. The name euro was officially adopted on December 16, 1995 in Madrid. The euro was introduced to world financial markets as an accounting currency on January 1, 1999, replacing the former European Currency Unit, ECU, at a ratio of 1:1. Physical euro coins and banknotes entered into circulation on January 1, 2002, making it the day-to-day operating currency of its original members, and by March 2002 it had completely replaced the former currencies. Between December 1999 and December 2002, the euro traded below parity with the US dollar, but it has since traded near or above parity with the US dollar. On July 13, 2022, the two currencies briefly hit parity for the first time in nearly 2 decades, due in part to the Russian invasion of Ukraine. In the 10 years ending September 30, 2025, the rate has averaged at about $1.00 euro 0.92. The euro is managed and administered by the European Central Bank and the Eurosystem, composed of the central banks of the Eurozone countries. As an independent central bank, the ECB has sole authority to set monetary policy. The Eurosystem participates in the printing, minting and distribution of euro banknotes and coins in all member states and the operation of the Eurozone payment systems. Through their ratification of the 1992 Maastricht Treaty, or subsequent treaties of accession, most EU member states committed to adopt the euro upon meeting certain monetary and budgetary convergence criteria, although not all participating states have done so. Denmark has negotiated exemptions, while Sweden, which joined the EU in 1995, after the Maastricht Treaty was signed, turned down the euro in a 2003 non-binding referendum, and has circumvented its commitment to adopt the euro by not meeting the monetary and budgetary requirements. All nations that have joined the EU since 1993 have pledged to adopt the euro in due course. The Maastricht Treaty was amended by the 2001 Treaty of Nice, which closed the gaps and loopholes in the Maastricht and Rome treaties. The euro is a fiat currency, meaning it has no intrinsic value like gold, its worth comes from government decree and public trust. The euro is issued by the European Central Bank, ECB, along with the national central banks of the member countries, and it serves as both a medium of exchange and a symbol of European economic unity. The history of the euro dates back to the Maastricht Treaty of 1992, which laid the foundation for a single European currency. The euro was first introduced in 1999 as an electronic currency used for banking and financial transactions, and in 2002 it became tangible with the issuance of banknotes and coins in 12 countries. Over the years, more nations joined the Eurozone, gradually expanding its use and influence. The currency replaced national currencies such as the Deutsche Mark, the French franc, and the Italian lira, simplifying trade and fostering closer economic ties across Europe. The value of the euro fluctuates against other major currencies like the US dollar, British pound, and Japanese yen. Its strength is influenced by factors such as the economic performance of Eurozone countries, the monetary policies of the ECB, trade balances, investor confidence, and global political or economic events. Generally, the euro is considered strong and stable because it represents the combined economic power of many European nations. The euro is used widely for domestic and international trade, investment, travel, and as a benchmark for pricing in some global markets. Within Europe, it eliminates the need for currency conversion, making travel and commerce simpler. Investors also hold euro-denominated assets and bonds to diversify portfolios, and countries outside the EU sometimes peg their currencies or price commodities in euros. The introduction of the euro has had significant effects. It encourages economic integration and trade within Europe, reduces currency exchange volatility among member countries, and gives the Eurozone a more coordinated monetary policy through the ECB. Globally, the euro is the second most widely held reserve currency after the US dollar, giving it considerable influence in international finance. However, sharing a common currency also poses challenges, as economic crises in one country, such as Greece, can affect the entire region when fiscal policies remain national rather than centralized. Overall, the euro is more than just a medium of exchange, it is a tool for economic unity and a symbol of European cooperation. It has shaped trade, investment, and global finance, offering stability and convenience while also requiring careful coordination among diverse economies. The euro's impact goes beyond economics. It has shaped politics, society, and even cultural identity in Europe. By removing national currencies, it has encouraged people to think in terms of a shared European economy rather than purely national interests. This has strengthened cooperation among governments, businesses, and citizens, fostering a sense of unity across borders. At the same time, it has sometimes exposed differences in economic strength and policy priorities, which can create tension. Countries with weaker economies may struggle to compete within the Eurozone without the ability to adjust their own monetary policies, while stronger economies like Germany or the Netherlands may feel the burden of supporting their partners in times of crisis. In the modern world, the euro has become a global benchmark. It is not only widely used within Europe but also holds importance in international trade, finance, and investment. Many countries and companies around the world use the euro for pricing commodities, conducting transactions, or holding reserves. Its stability and reliability make it a preferred alternative to other major currencies, particularly in regions where local currencies are volatile. The euro also plays a critical role in the daily lives of ordinary Europeans. It allows seamless travel and shopping across Eurozone countries, and it simplifies business operations for companies that operate internationally. At the same time, the shared currency makes economic events in one country more visible across the continent, as inflation, unemployment, or banking crises can ripple quickly through interconnected economies. Over time, the euro has evolved to include not just coins and banknotes but also digital payments and electronic transactions. The European Central Bank continues to adapt policies to meet modern challenges, such as digital currencies, economic shocks, and changing trade dynamics. Looking forward, the euro is likely to remain a central pillar of European identity and global finance, balancing the benefits of unity with the challenges of economic diversity. In essence, the euro is a living symbol of European integration. It has facilitated trade, investment, and travel while strengthening Europe's presence on the world stage. Its story is still unfolding, reflecting both the power and the complexity of a shared currency in an interconnected world. Despite its many advantages, the euro faces significant challenges. One of the biggest is that it binds together countries with very different economies under a single monetary policy. While this fosters unity, it also means that weaker economies cannot devalue their currency to regain competitiveness, and stronger economies must sometimes support struggling members through bailouts or financial assistance. This tension became evident during the Eurozone debt crisis, when countries like Greece, Ireland, Portugal, and Spain faced severe financial stress. The crisis highlighted the limits of a shared currency without fully integrated fiscal policies, showing that political coordination is as important as economic alignment. Another criticism of the euro is its effect on national sovereignty. Countries surrender control over interest rates and money supply to the European Central Bank, which can lead to unpopular decisions during economic downturns. For example, austerity measures imposed during crises have sparked social unrest and political debate in several member states. Critics argue that the euro benefits stronger economies more than weaker ones, potentially creating long-term imbalances within the Eurozone. Looking to the future, the euro is evolving to meet new economic realities. Digital innovation is leading to discussions about a digital euro, which could make transactions faster, safer, and more transparent. At the same time, geopolitical tensions, trade shifts, and global inflation trends will continue to influence the euro's strength and role in the world. Economists and policymakers are exploring ways to make the Eurozone more resilient, including better fiscal coordination, crisis management tools, and investment in sustainable growth. Despite these challenges, the euro remains a remarkable experiment in economic integration. It has helped unify Europe, simplify trade and travel, and strengthen the continent's influence on the global stage. Its story is a balance of opportunity and complexity, a shared currency that reflects both the promise of cooperation and the realities of diverse economies trying to move forward together. The euro is more than just a currency, it has become a symbol of European identity. For many citizens, it represents the idea of unity across diverse nations, a tangible link between countries that once operated entirely separately. The coins themselves carry cultural symbols, with one side showing national designs, reminding users of their own heritage, while the other side shows a common European emblem, highlighting shared values and connection. This duality reflects the delicate balance between national pride and European unity. Socially, the euro has changed the way Europeans interact with each other. Travelers, students, and workers can move more freely within the Eurozone without worrying about exchanging currencies, which strengthens mobility, cultural exchange, and mutual understanding. Businesses benefit from simplified accounting and pricing, which encourages cross-border trade and investment. The euro has also indirectly influenced consumer behavior, making people more aware of relative prices across countries and fostering competition that can drive efficiency. Geopolitically, the euro has increased Europe's influence on the global stage. As the second most widely held reserve currency after the US dollar, it gives the European Union significant leverage in international finance and trade negotiations. Countries outside Europe often consider the euro a stable alternative for holding reserves or conducting transactions, particularly in regions where local currencies are volatile. This international presence reinforces Europe's economic and political weight, shaping global markets and diplomatic relationships. Culturally, the euro has become a part of everyday life, embedded in language, art, advertising, and even popular imagination. Its design, color, and denominations are instantly recognizable, and it is often associated with modernity, efficiency, and interconnectedness. It is a daily reminder that economic choices are linked across borders and that collaboration can yield tangible benefits. The euro, therefore, is both a practical tool and a cultural emblem. It simplifies trade and travel, strengthens global influence, and fosters a sense of shared European identity. Yet, it also highlights the challenges of balancing unity with diversity, showing that a common currency carries responsibilities as well as opportunities. Its influence reaches beyond finance, touching social norms, cultural expression, and international relations, making it one of the most significant experiments in economic and political integration in modern history. As the euro moves further into the 21st century, innovation and adaptation are shaping its role. One of the most notable developments is the exploration of a digital euro, which could complement physical banknotes and coins. A digital euro would allow instant, secure electronic transactions across the Eurozone, supporting a modern, cashless economy while strengthening financial inclusion. This innovation reflects broader trends in global finance, where central bank digital currencies are becoming a tool for efficiency, transparency, and resilience against financial shocks. Environmental and sustainability concerns are also influencing the euro indirectly. Economic policies tied to the currency increasingly consider climate goals, encouraging green investment and energy transition within the Eurozone. As Europe pushes to become a global leader in sustainable development, the euro is intertwined with strategies that aim to balance growth, stability, and environmental responsibility. Looking ahead, the euro will continue to face challenges from global competition, technological shifts, and geopolitical uncertainties. Its resilience depends on careful economic governance, strong political coordination, and public trust. The Eurozone's ability to navigate crises, support weaker economies, and adapt to technological innovation will determine whether the euro remains a stable, unifying force in Europe and a powerful currency on the global stage. In conclusion, the euro is far more than a medium of exchange. It is a symbol of European unity, a tool for economic integration, and a marker of Europe's influence in the world. Its history reflects both ambition and complexity, the ambition to unite diverse nations under a common currency, and the complexity of managing different economies with a single monetary system. From facilitating trade and travel to shaping culture, politics, and global finance, the euro has left an indelible mark on modern Europe. Its future will continue to balance innovation, stability, and cooperation, serving as a testament to the enduring power of shared vision and collaboration in an interconnected world. Thank you for watching this video.